What is up, you lovely, beautiful people? How you guys doing today? Hope you're doing well. Thanks for joining me for a video. Hola. I'm literally just leaving the venue now. Check for some traffic. Yeah, we're here in Madrid, Spain. And we are here. What day is it today? It's it's a Friday today. Friday. Let me show you the arena. It's pretty cool. It's absolutely massive inside. We had our first show last night, and the audience was just spectacular, unbelievable. They clapped and cheered and roared at, like, everything. They roared at the dinosaur show. Bada-bum. So, guys, man, I'm not sure if any of you are aware. You're probably not, because I've just been posting weekly videos. But I haven't been on my wheel. I got on my wheel this morning, and it'd been about a week and a half because I had a week off from work. But because my videos were a little bit behind, it didn't seem like you guys took a break from the EUC adventures. So that was good. But yeah, I had a whole week off. Beautiful. Spent most of my time here in Madrid. It's a beautiful city. A little plug for my photography Instagram. If you're into that sort of stuff, go check out @NealHomes. More all photography related stuff. I've sort of been oh, that's pretty nice, isn't it? I've been taking photographs of being in city environments, basically. More drawn to landscape photography. But I've just sort of accepted that I'm just going to be in city environments for the remainder of my time on this show, and yeah, accepted that I may as well take photographs of the city, and it's been beautiful. Spain is just Madrid has been so photogenic. Apologies for the slow start here. Maybe you can enjoy the views whilst I'm just setting up my phone, because I want to go to this park. I've been to it about quite a few times now. Just trying to figure out which way to go. So I think it wants me to go this way. Yeah, it's quite a busy time. I think people are just finishing up with work and stuff. Alright, we're good. So we're going straight on. Take the second right. Yeah, it's busy, big city, absolutely massive city. One thing I do miss already, which I knew was going to happen, is the abundance of cycle paths Scandinavia just had to offer, especially Sweden. If you've watched my last video, the one in Gothenburg, Sweden. I'm trying to squeeze past this lady here. Whoop. It was just the best. The cycle paths, the network they have there is just amazing. Absolutely loved it. Didn't have to go on the road once. But now we're here in Spain, we just don't have that option, unfortunately. And there's just a lot of cars on the road, and they don't really know what you are. So I've unfortunately been sticking to the pavement, the sidewalk, although there are a lot of people on it today. But that's why I'm heading to the park. I was thinking about taking you guys around the centro of Madrid, but I thought it'd be more entertaining and a little bit better for the riding, because it is an EUC vlog. It is all about the electric unicycle and what and where and how we can enjoy these incredible devices, because I'm still buzzing off this thing. That's why I love it so much. It's just have so much passion for it, just so enjoyable. Still loving the V8, still loving it, even though, like I've said before, craving that little bit of extra power here and there, or craving that little bit of ability to go a little bit further, but at the moment it's doing all right, you know. We're doing all right. Yeah, very busy, lots of people, so we'll try and get away from these pedestrians as quick as possible so as not to run into anyone. I think we're going this way. Got lost already. Maybe it is straight on. Yeah, still. Alright, we're turning left somewhere. Turning left, turning left. Yeah, now usually I know the area. In 500 meters, turn left onto Avenue. But I've not really been around this part before. Certainly been in the park, so we should be fine there. But how's everyone been doing? Hope we're all keeping well. I have literally just got done with a little tech rehearsal there, but just before that, I'm sure some of you may have noticed, when I was uploading my last video, YouTube prompted me and said that, hey look, there's this new premiere your latest video. So I checked it out and I thought, I'll do it, why not? So basically I uploaded my video, and then you can set the time of when that video will air, because usually I just list the video, I like schedule it, so I'll schedule a video and then it'll just go up at that time. But this time it offered you the opportunity to log in and watch it with other people as well. So that's what happened. I started at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, sat there and it was great. Andy, my man, mate, you're always first, and as you did, you tuned in. We had a good little chat. The little chat section opens up on the right hand side of the video, which is then open for Q&As. I'm sat there watching it. You can ask me anything regarding anything, basically. I'm an open book, and it was nice. It's nice to actually connect in real time instead of the comments are great. Don't stop the comments. I love it. It's always a good little community little section we get going there, and I'm sure other people who don't comment are able to get a lot from reading the questions and answers that we work on together. But no, it's really good. So yeah, Andy, really appreciate you coming along for that little ride there, and don't you worry, I'll be having plenty of coffees, that is for sure. Much love. Yeah, the guy Andy, he was telling me that he is currently in winter, like deep winter, Arizona, and so there's a park right here. We've made it. Oh, blood segways, got green. He's in deep winter, and he was sort of asking me what should he do about, regarding riding and stuff, because it is absolutely freezing. And I'm gonna, I've endured some cold weather, but not freezing cold weather where there's snow or ice or anything like that. It's always been relatively dry, which has been good. And he sort of said there's not a lot of places to ride or go to. You watch these videos, and the reason why I do them is to show you around the beautiful countries that I'm in 30 minutes to sometimes an hour long videos, take you along for a little journey, a ride. I get a change of scenery every single week, so man, I'm blessed for this job. It's just so bloody good. Hey, little pussycat. But yes, when I go home, I'm sort of out in the country in Australia, and I don't have an abundance of psychopath. It's mainly just there's roads and a lot of off-roady stuff, which is great for your mountain bike. So hence that might mean I in a year's time invest in a more of an off-roady wheel, hence the 9bot Z10 big wheelie wheel. But yeah, he was sort of asking, you know, what should he do, and I just sort of, my sort of go-to was, I'm going to turn this off now. Go-to was just to suggest he search for like racquetball courts, indoor sports halls. You know, not necessarily, you can't actually ride anywhere because it's too bloody cold, you freeze your face off like I did in Stockholm that time. But it'll be a good time of the year to spend, you know, I'm not sure how long the winters last, but say if it's a couple of months, like a month or two, you can easily, that's what I'm talking about, look at this space. This park is gigantic. Yeah, you can easily rack up some good time practicing, not necessarily even learning specific tricks, but I mean, why not, you know? It's such a balance related device, which is why I was so drawn to it. Like from my background, a lot of balance work, the big sea wheel, the big giant hula hoop, it's all balance related stuff. And balance, you know, your motor skills as you age, as you get your earth years in, it's so important to keep on top of that stuff. So, and to do something cool at the same time, it's just perfect, isn't it? So my suggestion is, if you're in the middle of winter and you can't get out and about, go find a sports hall somewhere, like a school or like a racquetball court, a squash court, that sort of stuff. That's what I would do in the winter months when it's just super rainy, super cold, when I wanted to spin on my big wheel. I would go and find, God, this is gorgeous. Go and find places like that to go and jam and learn some tricks, you know. Just enjoy the process, no rush. Just enjoy learning to balance on it. There's lots of videos out there. I should have posted by now my little trick video I did on my V5. So learning things like that, learning to go backwards, stopping really quick. It's just endless, isn't it? Get really creative, and then when the winter's over, boom, summer's here. You can get out on your wheel, and you're going to feel so much more confident cruising around your wheel. And it's only going to be better off in instances where it, for some reason, doesn't become smooth, and you have to act quickly. Say somebody pulls out in front of you, or you hit a big bump, or something completely out of the ordinary happens, and then these skills that you've honed in on during those couple of months over the winter, those beast balance skills, your BBs, it will save you, man. I promise, it'll save you. And you're also looking cool and looking pretty fly. But anyway, that's my 2 cents on that. In the meantime, I've actually not been to this bit because this park's so massive, and I was here to take photographs. I actually stuck to this other bit, which we'll probably go and see, but this is absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? I'll stop here and absorb it in for a brief moment. Lovely, everyone out and about having fun, walking the doggies. Let's see if we can go up to the waterfront there. Yeah, there's a ton. These scooters, they're everywhere, absolutely everywhere. Isn't everyone having a good time? We got a bit of live music here. I'm not sure if you can hear that because the mic is inside my helmet. But I'm glad I came here actually. This is Spain all over. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I might go head over there because the sun's facing directly in your eyeballs right now, and we might get some beautiful shots of this. It's lovely. It's the man and his guitar. Love it. Always a bit bumpy. My wheel's a little bit soft. I tried to, because it's been in storage for a week and a half. I had to charge it obviously, but yeah, give it a good old pump up. But that is one thing that irritates me about the V8, the way just to get into the valve, the pump valve, to pump it up. It's always a bit of a mission. I'm always afraid of breaking it as well, because you have to pull on it quite hard to get the thing in there. But we got it in. We pumped up a little bit. I actually kept it a little bit soft because I knew I was going to come onto the muddy trails like we are here. Oh man, it's beautiful. I'm actually staying quite far. I say quite far. It's like a 25-minute train ride into the city centre from the hotel this week. So yeah, it's really nice to take advantage of this lovely weather we're having right now and being so close with the venue. Yeah. Right, I might have to stop. I was going to put you on pause, but I might just have to stop. Maybe I'll go over. I want to get a photograph of these boats and that monument there. I'm not sure if I mentioned in the last one, but I got a brand new camera, upgraded. Loving it, absolutely loving it. I got a new lens as well. Got a telescopic lens, 45 to 200. It's amazing. I've only used it for filming the show just recently, so which worked an absolute treat. But for this instance, it might be pretty good to get some close-up shots. Yes, yes. My mind is all popcorn. I was running around on stage earlier and you can smell the popcorn being cooked up for tonight's performance. Exciting. Alright, I'm going to stop here quickly. We'll keep it rolling. Keep it real. Boop. I do love how you can... The kickstand, you know, you can put it like that. It can be quite precarious because the little knobbly bits on the ends aren't... they're tiny, but... I mean, when I first got it, I just didn't want to sit up against anything because I was worried I was going to get it dirty and scratch it. But now I actually treat it quite bad. Well, not bad, but I don't really care too much. The plastic casing. I did have a conversation with someone about the plastic casing on the V8. Can feel a bit cheap and tacky. I mean, it is super thin. But at the same time, look, man, I've like smashed that thing around. It's flew downstairs, off-road trails, just banged around, and it hasn't snapped, hasn't smashed at all yet. It's full of scratches, but I do like that. It's black, so you can't really tell. So this is my new camera. Check it out, pretty sweet. The Lumix. Usually shoot through the eyeballs there, but I might have to. Just do this. Oh yeah, it's nice, nice. It's not quite centered. I might have to come back here on my own. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn you off for a brief moment. In your time, it'll be seconds. It'll be like instant. I mean, look how good it is. Just so I can get some shots, because that sun is literally setting. The drone would have been perfect. Maybe we can head out here tomorrow, but I'm going to pause you for a second. Don't go anywhere. You'll be back in a moment. Whoop. Okay, we are back. Hopefully you enjoyed some of those photographs there. Thought I'd include them. A lot of them kind of look the same, but you know, you only need one good one. Only one good one. Alright, wheel is up. Off we go. I was actually spending a bit more time than I anticipated. I get a bit too carried away. Classic photographer mentality is just one more. Oh, just one more. One more. Might have been nice to shoot through the boats, but nah, we can come back tomorrow. Let's focus on the video at hand. So yeah, I'm in Spain for another week and a half. Only 2 weeks in Spain, unfortunately. Next destination is Barcelona. That is the correct way to say it. Barcelona. I'm excited. That place is sick. I mean, Madrid's epic too, but yeah, the park there is just amazing. Not the park, the city there is great. There's so many artistic buildings, like this architecture called Gaudi. The building there is wicked. Absolutely love that building. We go check that out. But oh, look at me go! So much space. Woohoo! Yeah, so we leave Madrid on Monday. I'm not sure how we're getting to the next place. It's only like 4 hours away, so, and it's by the ocean, got beaches and stuff. Love that. I think I want to sort of head into this direction here. We go check. Oh no, oh, it's right there. Look at that. Perfect. Let's take the stairs just for ease. Let's get up these little whoop bumps. Bum bum. I know the wheels can go down these stairs, but because there's no suspension, I always feel like I'm bashing the crap out of it if I do that. Anyway, this place is called Crystal Palace. Cristal della Palacio. Sounds about right. Cristal della Palacio. I'll take you inside as well. There's some really cool sculptures inside that I went here the other day. It was really cool. It's actually my third time here now. Yeah, it's wicked. I got the drone up, drawing a little sunstorm, sunny, rainy day. You know those rainy days, those sunny, rainy days that you get. The rain will come and then it'll go, but it always leaves this really nice sort of warm light, especially when the sun's about to set. So yeah, I got that. I got some really great shots. But for now, what we'll do is we'll go up, take the wheel in, and unfortunately, some little fun news is I bloody had the trolley handle out on the V8, and as some of you may know, if you're V8 owners, a trolley handle, like, it serves a purpose and it is brilliant at what it does. So I'll save the conversation for after this. But yeah, hopefully you can make this out. But these sculptures are really, really cool. Like these thick wire sculptures, all intertwined to make these three human characters here, all saying shh. Yeah, it's quite beautiful. Let's have a little walk around here. The lighting's actually looking quite nice. Yeah, this is a girl. Got the hair there. Yeah, this will look quite nice in at night time, I reckon. They've got a few lights up. Get some nice reflections. Not reflections, sorry, shadows. And the highlights. Hey. Yeah, look quite nice. So yeah, nah. Glad I got to see this, because when I visited this start of the week, they were just putting it up. But anyway, there you go. Pretty damn cool. Thanks, Madrid. Not sure who the artist is, but good job. Alright, let's get down here. See, look, scooters everywhere. Still never used them. They seem quite expensive, if I'm honest. I know over in the States, there in California, like in LA, they're everywhere, absolutely everywhere. By looking, well, that's my take on it from what I've gathered from a few of the little mini documentaries that have gone out and up on YouTube and Vimeo. But yeah, a lot of companies putting them out there, and a lot of the local people getting a bit annoyed with so many of them being on the roads and people not wearing helmets. And I think has there been a few deaths? Like people have actually, or really bad accidents? Hope there's not been any deaths. That'd be horrible. But yeah, I've seen them more and more in all these cities. They're a pretty cool thing, but I think this is cooler. It's quite pretty, isn't it? Yeah, look, there's more again everywhere. They're everywhere. it is a cool way to get about, but I can see people getting a bit annoyed at them if there's loads of them, because you do see them just chucked on the side, like left on the side of the path or in the forest somewhere. So yeah, I get that for sure. I might have to get another photograph of these girls here doing their Instagram probably. I mean, that sun is looking tasty right now. I wonder if I can get a shot straight through the tree there. I was here on Monday, this tree was just full of leaves. Autumn's pretty much over now though. I'll tell you what, I mean, look at this, proper location. I'm going to zip through here. Whoop. Oh, where am I going? We'll go around this way. Someone's taking in that sun there, looks so nice. I'll tell you what, we'll go up here, there's a little vantage point, gives you a good little view up there. Yeah, the scooters are pretty cool. Still yet to have a go on one. So yeah, the trolley handle. So I had it on its trolley handle, which, like I was saying, it's a bit cheap. Like, it feels a bit cheap, and you know, it's not the most like the King Song ones. They look proper sturdy. Yeah, it's just quite nice up here. Yeah, really sturdy. Whereas this one is, you know, a bit of a cheap luggage one. But that was my first impression when I first got it, and it didn't bother me. Still doesn't bother me. It does a fantastic job, serves a purpose. It's nice and light, and it stows away beautifully. But I had my wheeling outside of the hotel last week, and I sort of took a bit of a trip off this curb, like tiny, but what happened was, because I was holding onto something, I moved the wheel in front of me, and then the wheel sort of wanted to spin really fast, and I ended up going over the front of it and bending it in the middle, so it just would not go through here. Oh, nice and slow. Little waterfall. Ducks are loving it. Yeah, so it just wouldn't go back in. So unfortunately, I had to take it off, and I did place an order about a week and a half ago from this company, something gadgets. The only place I could really find one, really, and they're based in Singapore. So that only cost me $30, which, you know, it's $30, but at the same time, it's on its way. So at the moment, if you can see that, I have no trolley handle. There's no point in trying to bend it back. I did bend it back a little bit, but yeah, unfortunately, it's just got worse because it's cheap alley, aluminum for you Americans, aluminum or aluminium. Yeah, it was pretty knackered, and it's been difficult. Honestly, it's been tricky, really tricky. I'm just getting a photograph of this whilst we're here. It's just become a bit of a photography EUC mission. As some of you may know from the beginning, as I mentioned, that was one of the reasons why I wanted to get a wheel, for that reason, so I can get to these places really quick, scope out some locations, and get some good snaps, some photography stuff from around the globe. And when I get back home to Australia, maybe sell some prints if anyone wants to buy any, or just print some stuff off myself and document them around the house, sell them, not sell them, I said that already, print them off Christmas, presents and that sort of stuff, you know, all the good stuff. Let's have a look what we got. Yeah, that fountain's just in the way. I mean, it's nice, but we'll get a photo of it anyway. Might need to move to a different spot. Whew. So yeah, anyway, new travel handle on its way. hopefully it makes it, because it's not here and it's Friday, and I leave on Monday. So that would be a shame if I don't manage to get it, because I really miss it. It's actually been a bit of an inconvenience. I know the guy from Speedy Feet, he talks about them and he's like, I don't even use them. I don't know how you don't use them. It's definitely a thing I use every single time I'm on it. I guess, you know, living in hotels and going in and out of coffee shops and touring around is certainly best time to use them. But yeah, anyway, these things happen. The little rubbery thing on the back of on the thingy port as well, that's sort of fallen off. It is kind of fallen apart a bit. Just little things, you know. But I guess this is a good true test to the build structure of the. I mean, I don't know if you can, how well you can see that, but it's doing all right. I did put some extra padding on the sides though when I first got it, which I really enjoy. I'm certainly not going to change that. I think it's so useful. I think, does the new V10 come with that? Yeah, I'm not sure. Not sure at all. I'm excited to see what they come up with next, you know. I think by the time I am done touring, I reckon I might have excited for whatever they come out with next. So I think I'm just gonna use this V8 for as long as I possibly can. It's so lovely and agile, and I've clocked over 1,500 kilometers on it now. That happened last week, I think. Whoop. Okay, sorry for the distractions in the photography. Let's get a bit of movement going. See where we can go. Alright, I should keep an eye on the time because, well, I got a show to do tonight. Yeah, exciting. The audience last night was amazing, and I got to do the baby T-Rex, which is always a blast. But the audience is so responsive. Just feel that super energy pumping into your legs because you're having to carry this 35 kilogram. What's that in pounds? You just double it, don't you? That's 70 pound dinosaur costume. That was great, man. It was amazing. Loving it, absolutely loving it. But some fun news, which hopefully this will excite you as much as a little bit. I'm sure it'll excite you because it means more videos. Got some news today about the tour. It is looking at getting extended, and we're looking at going to Southeast Asia. Boom! This tour's done it twice before, and I've been on all of them, and it's amazing. But oh, we got some. What we got here? Ah, cool. Oh, nice. We got a little cone set up. Yeah, it's been looking at getting extended. No contracts yet. These things take a long time, but it's nice when the company gives you a word saying that, hey, look, because in a week and a half when we're in Brussels, that marks the six months halfway mark to my year contract. But knowing that there's another chunk of touring going to happen, and it's going to Japan. We haven't been told this. We've been told it's going to go Japan, and I know it'll hit up Singapore. It'll probably hit up China, like Hong Kong. Where else will it go? I reckon it'll like hit up Thailand, my favourite place on the planet. Where else? Taiwan, I reckon. All those places, Southeast Asia. So it's going there, and my wheel's going to come along with me. Epic. Absolutely epic. So I'll bring you guys with me on these EUC adventures. hopefully you're getting a lot out of all these beautiful places, and I can put together a nice compilation of little videos from around the world, basically. And that was one of my big reasons. I promised myself, if I spend all this money on getting this wheel, I would make videos and share the passion for wheel, the fun and excitement that you can get from it, whether or not you are traveling around the world, but taking this very, very special opportunity, let's go up here, to be able to take a device like this to all these different places, because I get it very often, people asking me like, how am I doing it, what shipping services am I using, this and this. So this opportunity is amazing to be able to, oh look at the sunshine on that, to be able to just pop it in the truck there and fly to the next destination and it's there. So I think what will happen is when I'm just cruising around this park now, because once we go outside the park it's just a bit busy. I don't really want to be on the road because it's just makes me feel a bit uneasy. It's not as fun. So we'll keep in the park, the perimeters of the park, see what else we can come across. So yeah, what will happen is the show will all get shipped into big shipping containers and put on the sea, on the ocean, and I'll just put my wheel in the freight under the carnet there and get it shipped to each place. But that will mean that I will be without my wheel for, I think it's about 8 weeks, good 2 months. Not sure what I'll be doing in that time, so the most likely, but this is like months and months away, easy half a year. So we've still got 6 months worth of these videos. So I don't do this very often, but please, I'd love to grow this community. Please share this with other EUC enthusiasts. Share it with your friends, your family, your relatives, your best mates, everyone. It'd be really nice to keep this growing. I think this is the first time, if you're interested and you've been checking out my YouTube channel, you know, I've been running this channel, started in like 2008, and I've gone through all kinds of different types of videos, and it hasn't really been, or since I was doing daily vlogs a couple of years ago. I grew a bit of a nice community there, and I'm sure some of you guys are still tagging along. You know, the channel has changed. It's been quite diverse with what I put out, as you know, as things change in life. You want to be nice and diverse. This is slippy, man. Don't know, I keep saying man, yeah. You got to be diverse, trying all different kinds of things, and that's what you can see through my YouTube. But anyway, this is the first time in a long time that I've actually seen some growth, like actual good, genuine subscribers coming through. I put a video out, and you know, we're getting over 100 hits on the videos. You guys are commenting, which is awesome. So we can get up here, commenting and stuff. It's just so good. It means a lot to me. So thank you guys, everyone who comes along and, you know, tunes in for another wheel video from somewhere around the world. You know, I really appreciate it. It's pretty cool, little stage. So yeah, share it with your friends, give us a like, leave me a comment, ask me anything. Let's create a conversation, so other people can join in or just read and learn. That's a big thing about this. I want to give you guys something back for taking the time out to watch this epic long video. I've no idea how long this one is now. I think this is easy getting close to an hour again. But you know, I was a little bit apprehensive to put out that full, just under an hour, wasn't it? It was like 58 minutes or something. I wasn't sure about doing it, but I thought, you know, I'll just stick it out there because we'll see what happens. If people watch it, great. If not, great. You know, it's a long time, but man, even at like a good chunk of you sat down and watched the whole thing, which is amazing, so thank you. It still blows my mind that you guys are happy to just listen to me waffle on, but you know, who knows, I don't even know if you just put it on mute, stick it on mute and just enjoy the little adventure here. I think we've ended up back here. That's alright, we've got the sunset over there. This is kind of this was the go-to place for this video anyway, so that's good. So yes, much gratitude, loving it. There was an idea, there was an idea I was going to do. Let me know how you feel about it. I'm sure you're going to say yes because it sounds ridiculous and funny, but you know, when I'm sure you watch other YouTubers and stuff like that, and a big thing is they'll be like, oh, this week we're going to do a giveaway, so do this and this, but like, I'm not into that. I like this. Okay, so basically the idea is, so in England, British people call, then when you go to different tourist destinations and there are shops, touristy shops, souvenir shops, well, we call it tat, like it's just usually just cheap tat. Some of it's really good, but when I was touring many years ago, when I started touring or when I started traveling, I'd always go there, buy some tat, you know, fridge magnets, something silly, and just put it in a box at home. And one day I was like, oh, you know, this will look great when I get a house. And now I have a house, it's like, it just sits in a box again. But I thought it would be fun if part of these videos, I go inside a little touristy shop, a little souvenir shop, and buy a bit of tat, and whoever, I don't know, asks the most craziest question or will think of something, let me know. What I'll do, whoever wins, I'm not asking you to subscribe or hit the bell and all that sort of stuff, or share, and you go to like me Instagram, nah, none of that stuff. It's basically, I thought it'd be really funny just for the content to go out and buy something from each country I go to, and I will personally pay for it and send it out to you guys, whoever wins. So I'm not sure how we determine a winner, but we'll figure it out. Let me know. I think it'd be pretty funny to randomly get a piece of souvenir tat from someone that you watch on YouTube riding around on an electric unicycle in 2018/2019. I think that'd be pretty fun. So yeah, let me know. I should have done all that piece to camera there whilst you're looking at my pretty face. So anyway, yeah, let me know about that. I think it'd be pretty good. I can't think about how we determine a winner. I guess it would be questions. Anyway, I'm waffling now, absolutely waffling. There's this guy over here calling on all the boats. They're gonna get back. The sun is setting, and I think that's gonna be it for. Whoa! All the pigeons are flying around like crazy. Here they come again. Here they come again. Not sure if you're getting that on that mega, super wide angle, which I've made sure to put on this time, because last time it was too much facing the ground. Waffling, guys. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. As always, stay safe out there. Live, laugh, and love. Hit me up in the comments. Give me a little thumbs up. All that good stuff. It helps us. Let's build this community of electric unicycle riders. Love it. Until Barcelona. See you soon. Peace.